Be advised, all units be advised. We got a barricaded subject situation. Gun! Gun, gun, gun! Back up, back up, back up, back up. Gun. He's got a gun. He's held in here. Send me additionals right now. Send me additionals. I'm just at the exit of Braddock Tunnel. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. It is 3:58 p.m. December 8th, 2022. I hope it's on a fantastic day today. Again, we're getting into some 5M roleplay. Today, we do actually have something that we need to do. Now, I want to keep it as low-key as I can, but I've been asked to help with some things. And we'll see how it turns out, but for right now, I need to step up my game a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is we got to go to the outfit store, and we need to grab some outfits. Now, I'm a little bit tired today, so we'll see where we're at. Got to be pretty specific here. But now that we have a little target focus here, we are going to be doing this for the rest of the day, I think. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. But first of all, let's tell you what it is. So, we've been asked to assist with the academy. And in what form we will be assisting, I do not know. But what I do know is I need to be prepared for anything. Whether that be leading, co-leading, running by myself, I have no idea. All I know is I'm one of the few people who can be trusted in this manner. Now, there is a lot of trustworthy people, of course. However, there's no baggage with me. There's no doubt that I can do the job. So with that in mind, let's get on the radio. And see what's going on. We're gonna have a busy day maybe today, we'll see. Right now we're gonna sit in Polito. 221 on duty and service. Welcome aboard by Tebow. Let's actually move this a little bit closer. Okay.
I just put out a yellow page for getting CCPs, so if anyone asks, you can refer them to me. So.
The last unit, you are not on dispatch page and you're coming in not loud. It's
110, mic check.
not loud enough yet, sir. Hello, Jay. How you doing?
110, mic check.
Turn it up more. All right. Okay. Reading's gonna be a thing. Hold on. Oh, can I go to here? Okay. Yeah, I can. Nice. Hope we're doing well, my man. Hope we're doing well.
110, mic check.
Little bit higher if you can. If you don't know how, I can assist you.
My radio settings is all the way up.
Yeah, you're changing the wrong thing. Can you ping me into Discordian at Jeremy_Duck, please? This will be an easy fix. Ah! Ah, it's him. Right. Let me just assist him with that. real quick. Mr. Soldier, he sounds so young. Jesus. You're sicker than a dog, and I hate it. Well, I've seen a lot of sick dogs. They don't get that bad. Alright. Let me see. Okay, Academy. Let me just, Basic Crane is this. Great. Why do you look so weird, Crane? Ah, no glasses. I would say this is an Academy outfit, right? But you need khakis? Ah, no. No, sorry. I'm getting mixed up here. Academy outfit is the t-shirt. It's better, but it's not as good as it could be. Can you turn it up a little bit more?
Yeah, if I do, there'll be background noise though.
I'd rather have the background noise and hear you than not be able to hear you.
110 mic check.
There was no change.
110 mic check.
You're talking a little bit louder. There was no change.
I think it's an issue with the city and not my actual voice box.
Alright. I'll, for now, I'll turn up my shit. And, we'll work it out later. Well, I can't. Well, we're fucked. Whatever. That's it. That's all you can do.
I just turned up my voice box compression. Sounds kind of scuffed for me though.
Well, it sounds fine to me. Perfect, in fact. Nearly perfect.
Alright, I'm gonna toggle on my dispatch, or off and on my dispatch.
Copy. No, I didn't, Alex.
Yeah, do you see me now?
Typical. Yeah, I see you.
What I said earlier is I just put out a yellow page thing about some CCPs. So if anybody asks you about it, then you can just
I didn't change it at all.
either refer them to me or do it yourself.
Yeah, copy. I don't know how to do it. Can you 10-9 less traffic? I want to see if that changed anything for me.
If anybody does or talks to you about a CCP,
In-game
refer
radio?
them to me, or you can do it yourself.
The
I
fuck?
put out a yellow pages thing about it.
Where? This? I haven't touched this ever. Pull up your radio. The knob. Ah. This one. Oh, God. Alright, are you reading me? Am I clear?
You are coming in loud and clear.
Alright, you are as well. Perfect. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Weird. Okay, Academy outfit. So for those of you just joining in, I've been asked to assist with the Academy. I don't know what kind of state I will be assisting in. I think my shirt's like 10 or something. But I will be assisting in some form, so I need to know the Academy back to front. Even the part I hate. Which is the whatever the fuck it's called. The field sobriety. Field sobriety is like my Achilles heel. Like, I suck. Let me see what pants you wear. Let's get the music back on because it's chill. Okay, okay. Academy instructors present should be law enforcement supervisor and higher. Okay. Short sleeves t-shirt or hoodie, clean pants or jeans. Alright. Great. Fantastic. Let's get some khakis on. And I can't wear a ball cast because my head's too big. Fucking game. Doesn't the clothing spot at the PD have a clothing option for Academy? It probably does. I checked the Polito place for a clothing spot and I couldn't find it. So maybe it like actually has a thing. I just like having all my outfits done. So it's probably gonna be different, but fuck it. I'll figure it out in the middle of the Academy. Regardless, this is just for me to get into the fucking mood. Because I want to read and understand this thing. I mean, I checked a lot of rooms. I'll go back and check, though. But let me get this first. Because I might just do this instead. If I can find the khaki pants. Orange khakis. That's not khakis. Yeah, that works. Okay, I'm fix my arms. That's not arms, Jeremy. That should be it right there. And obviously I need to change my hat. Because this looks stupid. I'll go and check in a sec, Jay. Yeah, that's a good hat. Alright, save. Alright. Looks fine. Oh, that's a player. Whoops, that was a little rude. Alright, so the Academy is strange. The Academy is really strange the way it's supposed to be run. So it's really open-ended. And I just got some specific details that I might not leak here regarding how the Academy is going to be run here whenever it's announced. And it's going to be interesting because it's never been ran like this. And by ran and by Academy, I specifically mean the FTO program, because I don't think it's going to be the same. I think that's all I'll say until they announce it, because they haven't like fully figured that out yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a makeshift Academy with myself, read the documents, talk about how I'm going to do things. It's probably going to be incredibly boring, but I need to do this, and I won't be able to do it off stream because it'll be incredibly boring. So we're going to figure it out together. For those of you who are willing to stay. Now, mind you, I'm not going to like go through and read the whole document. It's going to be more of a skimming past. Upstairs, across from the armory, in a small room. I swear I checked it. I thought that was an office. Maybe it's a third eye thing. Huh. Okay. Where? J? Formal, polo. Polo, maybe? No. No. The other one I just had on says Academy Instructor on it. I feel like this is wrong. The variant thing. I know what you're talking about. I do. I really do. But I feel like it's still weird. Like to have the blue pants. Because the document says short sleeve t-shirt or hoodie, clean pants or jeans, no shorts, and no duty vest. So I guess like these pants are clean, but you know, it's supposed to be pretty uniform, you know? Oh, this also doesn't say instructor. Interesting. It's the same polo. Where's the Academy thing on it, though? Whatever, I don't care. Alright. Wait, am I fucking... Hold on. Is my pants dirty? They are. Pissed. It might be a variant of this. I do remember it. I shouldn't have it on regardless. change clothing. Okay. Oh. You know, there's some cop who would run around with this. I know there is. I know they exist. And they are the bane of my fucking existence. Oh. Damn. There it is. Hey. Cool. Good to know. Can I delete? Oh, do you know what? No. What? There we go. Because now, like, I don't want to wear this when I'm out and about. Because if someone sees me, they're gonna yell at me. And by someone, I mean Austin. Hey, Zep, did you get banned again? Like, immediately after getting unbanned, is this what happened? I need to know. Like, what happened, brother? Like, what happened? You almost lasted a week. You could have lasted so much longer if you weren't a fucking idiot. I know what you did. I looked. I asked somebody. But god damn it, Zep. Think about the roleplay. Like, get it together, son. I'm pretty sure that was your 100% your last chance. Like, I think you're fucking done, brother. Like, you're out. You're done. Alright. Okay. Now, we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna be glancing through this shit. I might even read some of it out loud. It's gonna be a lot of basic law enforcement stuff, but that's not the stuff I'm worried about. So subsection A talks about probable cause, reasonable suspicion, and custody, which are all very important things, by the way. Following statements are direct pulls from the standard operating procedure. Oh yeah, there's fucking the SOP I need to reread. God damn it. Is the FTO process completely different? Yes. Yes, it is. The way you get in is. I just talked to the chief about this. So the way you are trained is the same. The reason why I'm rereading it is because I'm getting a refresher as I've been asked to help. I shouldn't have went this way. An FTO perspective. I don't know what you mean by that, Dryden. But here's what I do know. Here's what I can say. The way people become FTOs is completely different. Well, somewhat different. I would say harder. It's harder to become an FTO. A lot harder. And I would also say, if you want to become an FTO, don't fuck around. Nope. Not an LOI anymore. All that's being changed, Jake. Nope. Whole different thing, I think. Well, I know. I don't think I know. I'm not really at liberty to say at what point, because the thing is there's a lot of stuff that I was just talking to someone about that has changed already, and there's some that's still being changed. Yeah, find out in character. But I'm gonna let you know now that's definitely gonna be different. 100%. I do need to get a quick repair. The reason why I'm re-going over it is because once you are asked to help something and you're going to be training a lot of cadets, you want to be really, really on. Where's that? Damn it. 321. I got eyes on that vehicle. Tier 21, the subject has went into the clothes store. Alright. Hello, sir?
Hello. Did you need me to move my bike?
No, I need you to return it.
Return it?
Yeah, we just got a stolen report of that. Is that yours?
This bike here?
Yeah.
No, it's not exactly mine. It's actually a buddy of mine's.
What's his name?
His name would be John Donut.
Hey, that's a pretty good name.
That is a pretty sweet name.
What's with the mask and the duty belt?
Just came back from some fishing. Actually, just came to change into one of my fishing coats. Get a little better accumulated for the situation, you know?
That's good. Well, can I get your ID at least so I can confirm with John later on?
Yes, sir. Here we go. Let's see.
Alright, you can have this back, Two-Tone.
Alright.
Jesus Christ. Alright, make sure to get yourself a motorcycle license, by the way, later on, once you're done fishing.
Yeah, will do. I plan on purchasing my own here in the future, so I definitely will acquire one of those.
Yeah, I did hear that bike store isn't exactly open at the moment.
Yeah, I just checked stocked and they're all out. Some dude wants to buy a 2021 Yamaha for like $1. But besides that, I think I'll be the first person to get a bike there.
Yeah, I would imagine that since it's not owned, there's not going to be any bikes coming in until someone purchases it. Because while it...
You don't know a Jamie Jones or
yeah,
something?
I've heard from reliable sources that that is a placeholder and no one actually owns it.
Okay, gotcha.
You might have to send in one of those prayers, you know?
Shit, man. Might just have to purchase me that store over there and buy all the fucking bikes.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright, you have a good time fishing, sir.
Hey, what was your name, boss?
Jeremy Crane.
What was it?
Jeremy Crane, sir.
Mr. Crane, I got you. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, Two-Tone. Two-Tone, have a good one. Yeah, typical told me. 221, clear off my stop. Talk to the vehicle, the person who stole it. He gave me a pretty good alibi. I let him go. Okay, so the subsection A, which is all reading shit, this would happen at the police department. It goes over probable cause, reasonable suspicion, and custody. A reasonable presumption that a crime has been or is being or will be committed is a reasonable belief based on facts or circumstances informed by a Leo's training and their experience. This is very important. Like, really important. Reasonable suspicion is seen more than a guess or a hunch, but less than probable cause. Reasonable suspicion is present grounds for detainment, but not search. Which is fine. Which is fine. There's a lot of people who do not understand this. Some of them are in higher places than they should. But hey, it's not up to me. The logical belief supported by facts and circumstances that a crime has been or being committed, or sorry, this is like a really easy place to trip up, that a crime has been, is being, or will be committed. You really don't want to skip words there like I do. So, for example, for those of you who are watching this, that person down there, I had a reasonable suspicion to stop. Okay? I would argue that I had probable cause to arrest. Right? I had probable cause to arrest. The reason why is because I turned around and he was speeding. That's immediately speeding, driving recklessly. That's an immediate reason for a traffic stop at the very least, right? Secondly, I had just gotten a call and I seen the subject on the bike, not continually driving. Like when I look back, he was in the immediate area. Okay. Now there's some people who won't say that it is probable cause, but it is. You just need to see it, right? So I didn't see him get on the bike, but I could definitely come to the conclusion that he is the thief, as there was no other bikes in the area. If there's two bikes, it's completely different. But the fact is, I seen him in the immediate area the second the call came in, and he was leaving the area at a high rate of speed. I would say that's probable cause. And that's how I could use that as an explanation. But the problem is, it's even that's a little rocky. It's not like the perfect situation, but it's never gonna be perfect. Right? It's not gonna be as perfect as me sitting here and watching this guy shoot this guy in the head and me knowing that this dude did it, right? But that's kind of what being a cop is all about. The taking of someone into custody through a significant restraint on movement, including but not limited to, placing... What the fuck? Placing handcuffs, hold on. Local. Not limited to placing handcuffs or restraints on the persons. Arrests are made using probable cause, right? So it doesn't say anything about Miranda yet, but when I scroll down, it says Miranda right after. So, must read Miranda warning when interrogating or interviewing an individual, where an individual may incriminate themselves. This is obvious, I don't need to explain this. Would I need to explain it? I probably would need to explain it if I was reading it. But, like, add a little bit of flavor to it, which is the reason why we do this is we can use it against him. If you don't read it, you can't. And then I would explain, if I was the one reading it, I would explain, hey, also, if you're in the car and you're driving to the PD and you did not prompt them with any questions and they say, I did it, you can use that. That's admissible. I think inadmissible is the word, right? Because inadmissible is the opposite of that. So you can do that. I don't know what that's specifically called. It's admission of guilt. That's what it's called. That shit will come up in my mind when I'm talking about it. But I don't know where we're gonna do the makeshift robberies. I would think here. That's something I need to think about. Let's just go and back up over there for a second. Just gonna watch the traffic go by. If I'm questioning him or trying to get an admission of guilt. Yeah. Sometimes people admit guilt just like out of nowhere. Like sometimes people are just stupid. Right? But it is always better safe than sorry. And then we have a few other ones like Terry versus Ohio. Terry frisk's ability to detain and frisk based on a reasonable suspicion. This is only a check in immediate pocket contents, not a complete search. So, something I would prompt, because it's always nice to ask the cadets and see where their head is at. Who knows what Terry versus Ohio, what the Terry versus Ohio case law is? And then the second question on top of that was, who knows what a Terry frisk is? And can someone explain it to me? I'll allow them the chance to explain it. But Terry frisk for me is you feel the outside of their clothing, you don't squeeze or anything like that, unless you suspect it's a gun. Basically. So you're just patting their pockets, and if you find something metallic or hard, that could be a weapon, and you could, you know, base it off that. So for example, if you find an illegal firearm, for example, on a subject during a Terry frisk, you can then continue to search, I believe. That is something I would like to check. It's questions like this I would like to know the answer to. Terry versus Ohio case law. Let's find this. This is 392 US 1968. Let me see. I don't want to like overview of what actually happened. I just want to see if I can search base off that. Yeah, I want to double check that, Dryden. Let me just see if I can find another document. No, this is the same shit I just looked at. Wikipedia might help here. Case background, opinion of the court, citations, legal history. Nah, it's nothing. None of this is really gonna help. Let me just do case law. That might help. It's constitutional for American police to stop and frisk a person they reasonably suspect to be armed and involved in a crime. Okay. Wait, to be armed? To be armed. That's iffy. That's not how we explained it. It's based on reasonable suspicion, but per this Wikipedia page, was ruled that it's unconstitutional, and I know you can't see it. It is constitutional for American police to stop and frisk a person they reasonably suspect to be armed and involved in a crime. Reasonably suspect. And this is reasonable suspicion, of course. So long as the police officer has reasonable suspicion that... Yeah, okay. Yeah, same shit. Great. Yeah, I still don't have a concrete answer on this. But I'm looking at it. And it's just like... It doesn't tell me exactly what I'm looking for. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it later. Oh damn, it's some foggy. Sheesh. Game looked good. Okay. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Yep, that's obvious. You know, you can order the subject out at any time on a traffic stop, and also that they are detained when they're on a traffic stop. That's something that definitely needs to be stated. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. We're good. Wyoming versus Hugton. A vehicle may be searched without a warrant with probable cause. Yeah, that's fine. Let me see. Let me check my own history here. I responded to a shooting. That might have not been probable cause. Interesting. Yeah. It wasn't. Interesting. Okay, so an example of probable cause would be if you're arresting the subject, you can search for vehicle. Done. And then Graham versus Connor, excessive force and use of force continuum. I don't know what the fuck this is even talking about. Force must be reasonable. Sure. Where? The fuck? Oh, there was a change here. Oh, it's difference between the academy thing. It was before. It was a while before. And it might not, it wasn't Crane for sure. What happened was, and this was like about, I'd say more than a year ago. There was a big shooting here where there were a bunch of camouflaged dudes ambushed a whole gang of people. And I searched their vehicles. And I don't think that would have been probable cause. However, I would imagine that my justification for that is that I was moving them. And then I was in control of the vehicle, so I was responsible for everything in it. So, it's definitely iffy. And also, all the subjects weren't there. But, and it also wasn't even there either. It was here. They had a bunch of cars all over the street. Bunch of dudes wearing camouflage ambushed him. Which is ridiculously funny. Shotguns may be used when other shotguns are present on scene. I've broken this rule 4 times so far. Actually, like since the server reset. Anytime I've taken out my shotgun, I've broken the rule. But I didn't shoot anybody. So, whatever. I guess I'm stuck in the old policy of that. I might have been thinking about the way the rifles are used, where it's like rifles may be used as a last resort when 50% of units on scene have been downed. So yeah, maybe you know, we can get a correction there. Because I do have it in my trunk. A reminder, San Andreas does not recognize Tennessee versus Garner, better known as the fleeing felon law. You can't gun down a felon in the back just to stop them from escaping. Does anyone in chat know why that's a rule? Because I know the who and the why. I know who made the rule. I know why the rule was made for. Like, who was the person who broke it all the fucking time, so we made a rule for it. I know how it was made. I know the whole fucking backstory on that rule. Does anyone know in chat? I'll open it up. I'll keep reading. Rifle policy and all that, that's fine. Section will cover an overview of force. Cadets should already read the SOP outlining force in depth. Okay. Let me make sure that no posts are being made. Okay. Let me message Tebow. And make this post to tell everyone to read the SOP before. Okay. So Jay knows. Jay knows why. So I know why too. There's a lot of reasons. It might be more than one. But here's the deal. So there's a guy named Richardson, right? And there's a big reason why this thing is a thing. So there's a big guy named Richardson, and he decided that the criminals at a hostage situation at Blaine County Savings, wherever the fuck that is, it's right here. Sorry, it's right here. People at Blaine County Savings were had a hostage, and they all got in their car. We made a deal, right? Made a deal, and everybody got in their car. And the second the crims had given the hostage over, the cops on this side and this side of the doors, here's the doors, this side and this side of the doors, completely obliterated the people in the car. And Austin went off the head because, and for people who are not newfies, I don't know if that saying translates, it got pissed because they did that. And thus that is one of the parts of the reason why that was put in. Richardson was reprimanded. He was very upset because he is totally in favor of the felon law, fleeing felon law. So that's one of the reasons. Another one of the reasons is it's not fun. It's so boring. Imagine if any situation police are in that they have the option to shoot you in the back at any point. Do you know how fucking annoying that is for players? I've seen countless members of the server leave because, hey, we shot him in the back. And I say we. I have only shot 2 people in the back in my whole career of 2017 and onwards. But still, it's annoying. It's not fun for the player. That's a big reason why. So Richardson was like one of the dominoes. There was a lot before it and a lot after it. And that's why that rule is present, where we don't recognize that because it's not fun from a roleplay perspective. I know what scene you're talking about. It's in Sandy. You're in Sandy. I think you were over, you're at some river. It might have been here. Like, it might have been right here when you were running away. So I remember reading the report. It was some river. It could have been somewhere else, but I distinctly remember it like right here on rocks when that happened. And I definitely, if Taylor was around, I don't know if I was a manager then or not. But yeah, that was fun. Exactly that place. Yeah, that's one of the, once again, the reason why he was yelled at is because by that point, Siggy had put into law that it wasn't recognized. You or no? All right. I might have read the report or something, like the contest. I don't fucking know. I just know it. I know it. I know it well. Anyway, let's move on. Subsection C, radio. Radio operations supposed to be clear, concise, accurate. Do not have a full conversation on what on the radio. Utilize in-person discussions or phone calls. For example, the conversation I just had with Dryden's character, Stiff, that completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. That's the kind of shit you want to say over thing. Now, it wasn't like entirely unacceptable. Like, the radio traffic was small, but still. like this, if anyone remembers when Austin yelled at Raimundo, where Raimundo was coming down here and he was saying like a whole fucking Bible shit when he's chasing this guy that he needs help. And then Austin yelled at all of us. I got yelled at too because I was involved with the losing the dude because I fucking got locked into my car. But yeah, I haven't seen Raimundo play since. Poor Raimundo. Raimundo! I know he watches my stream, so I hope he comes in and we have a good laugh about it. But yeah, that was funny. That was fucking funny. Dude, this blue light, by the way. This blue light's so nice. What is it? Like, I don't even know where it's coming from. I can't see it. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, one of the things that Austin has always wanted is that people would make phone calls in-game when they need to talk to each other. And sometimes we do that, and sometimes we forget. You know, I've been a little idiot about this. Like, my radio's not been great. But yeah, let's read some of these things. So, basic communication should consist of: before radioing any traffic, briefly listen to radio traffic to identify if emergent traffic is taking priority. Avoid asking, is there a single 100? I do this all the time. Or I did do this all the time. I haven't done it since. I don't agree with the whole not asking that, and I don't understand why Austin specifically doesn't want you to ask that. But yeah, fuck it. It's fine. Usually I will ask, and it's the same thing. Is the air clear? Anyway, radioing on duty. 221, 1041, 108, any actives? I mean, I guess it's literally the same as asking if there's a single 100 without calling your radio. Maybe his idea is he doesn't want people to not say their call sign and just like say, is there a single 100? He'd rather say 1041, 108 or unit number 1041, 108, any actives, you know? Something that I would say because if we're training cadets this and they're not used to 10 codes, I would say if you're really adamant that you don't want to remember all these codes, you're still going to have to, but it might help you learn if you say on duty in service, because that's what it means, and it might help you attribute it, whatever the fuck, right? Radioing off duty is 221, 1042. Wait, what about 107? 107, 1042. Maybe he wants to shorten it, you know? I can get behind that. Radioing out of service is 221, 107 mics, minutes, reason. I don't know if the reason should be there. I might want to talk about that with Austin. Why we want to talk about the reason. Because we think about it, right? All the bloat on the radio could be because of that. Not just like, not singularly that, but what if I say like 221, 107, 10 mics, and then my reason. Like, I feel like 221, 107, 10 mics, like that's a lot of words, man. If I say like, oh, I'm going to fucking get some food or whatever, I feel like if I was going to teach people this, which I might, that I would say 221, 107, 1020 mics, whatever, and then say food or bio, which is bathroom break, or undefined, whatever the fuck. I don't like that personally. I'm going to write that down. Where's my notepad? 10 codes, 10 codes, 10 codes. 10 codes. Need to remove this. Let me close this, don't save. I just realized that I lost my password. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. We're good. Holy shit. God, my password for my Twitter is so stupid. Or sorry, my email. My email. So dumb. Alright, ask Austin about radioing 10-7. Why must a reason be included? Adds bloat. Okay. Great. We'll see if we can get that changed. I feel like I'm just getting money right now and not doing anything. But also there isn't a mega amount of calls. Like, I'm still here. Okay, that's great. Radioing in service is 221. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoa, this can be really bloaty. So he says unit number, debrief scene if necessary, or /code for 10-8 and a district. Oh man, I don't like this at all. So what he's suggesting, let's say we just cleared off that call, right? Because I already do some of this. So he's saying 221, clear off my scene in Polito, 10-8. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I feel like I already do that. It's just weird to think about that, like, training people that, because it could be, like, the debrief could be pretty long, right? So it needs to be short. So, robberies code 4, in Sandy, 10-8. 221, we cleared the bank, 2 subjects on the run, we're 10-8. And then maybe we'll say description, or would we say the description there? Would we say 221, bank is clear, 2 subjects on the run, both are wearing black clothing with in a 4-door Sultan, we're 10-8. I don't know. Like, I feel like that could be pretty long, even though I shortened the fuck out of that. But I've also been doing this for fucking nearly 5,000 hours. Like, you know? Okay. Rating for additional. Unit number 1078. Location, street, cross street, landmark. I don't know about landmark. If I was going to call in 1078. 221, 1078, 070. Wait, do you say that first? Oh, you don't say postal. Location, street, cross street. You know, I would say postal, because what the fuck the location is. Because I can't say Mission Row. I'm not there. I don't have a thing here. Pop's Bar. So 221. Where is it again? 221, 1078. What is this? Great Ocean? Yep. Great Ocean Highway. 070. I don't have a cross street. Postal 070. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? God, I love the smell of oranges. It's so great. Let me see. Radioing for additional emergent radio. Okay, so you don't say emergent radio, you just say unit number. So 221, 1099, 070, Great Ocean Highway.
10 back in service.
Welcome back to service, no active calls.
4.
Radioing en route, unit number 1017. Sometimes, now this is just me, right? But when you're saying you're en route to something, sometimes I think just the call sign's fine. I can understand why people don't like that, or could not like that, but if there's a call at Pop's Bar, right? And if someone says, I'll be 1017, right? I'll be 1017 to the location. And if I say 221, right? So if Stiff says 110, 1017 Pop's Bar for the robbery, 221. I feel like that's really nice. I can understand why people don't, because it doesn't really tell you what you're doing. It's based on context. It requires people to think, like, how hard is 221, 1017, right? I don't know. I like that. I shouldn't teach people how to do that though. Or it's 221, 1017, latest dispatch referencing shots fired, 070. It could be short as long as possible. I don't fucking know. Radioing on scene, unit number 1023 or unit number 1023 070 postal 070, whatever. More radio communications will be discussed per scenario session you attend. Okay. The fuck does that mean? Let's drive around for a second. Let's just chew on that. I was talking about orange, the flavor of orange, because I currently have a candle, or had a candle going with the scent of orange, which is amazing, and I'm a happy man. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, the way the scenarios work is they're loosely guided by the person who wrote it, and they're more guided by the individual who is running it. That means that two people could do a thing completely differently. For example, vehicle cover. Some people think you should cover like this, and I think you should cover like this. And what I mean by that is when you stop, some people want to do this, while I want to go like this and open my doors. Right? If that bush right there's the target. Personally. Now, there's good arguments on both sides. Okay? Going up front, it gives a torso and headshot clear as day, you know? Like, right where your body armor is supposed to cover, like, that you're dead, right? But also, this gives, like, a slimmer side, so, like, it's less surface, or it's less area to hit, because it's aiming at your side, but it's still aiming at the top. So both are pretty bad. However, in my opinion, and sometimes the rule of cool needs to be implied, right? But in my opinion, when it comes to this, I would rather sit like this, because now we have a cutout. Well, we have this like covering my heart per se. You could also do this and just, you know, kind of expose your head. But also if we're side on, you know, you can have full cover here. So, like, there is a good argument to go on the side, right? Like, maybe if I'm going to teach someone how to do it, I'll probably teach them like this, because this is a full cover situation, right? We can be full cover. And we can peek out, we can move around, we can peek out, we can back up, and we can shoot through our windows if we wanted to. Right here, you don't really have much to go. But it definitely looks cooler, and it's definitely a little bit more accessible to get in the seat. So yeah, let me continue here. In an effort to maintain adequate coverage on patrol. Hold on. Law enforcement should be mindful of the number of units responding to a specific call or situation. I was a really big dick about making sure this was followed. For those of you who remember, anytime there's people responding to shit, I'm always on the map looking at shit, telling people where to go where, right? I'm really good about this thing. Like, this is my fucking bread and butter. Because there's so many times where people are like, no, we don't need to do the unit caps, and they've been ignoring this rule, right? And I've been catching people out on it. So I've been keeping shit fair. Let's make that known. Calls for service should not hold up. Calls for service should not exceed 6 law enforcement present. Pursuit should not exceed 3. Priority situations or all call situations must be deemed by the watch commander. All units in service are expected to respond due to severity, but should not exceed 8 units. Calls for service should not exceed 6 law enforcement. That's something I don't remember. That's not my brain. Why is it not my brain? Either that's new or I skipped it. I'm gonna have to go use the bathroom, I think. Numbers were changed. It says... wait, let me just check. I have edit access. Let me just check. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom here in a second. So, calls for service used to be 4, I remember. But, you know, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom first, because I gotta go. Let's get to a good safe spot. 221, 10-7, 10 mics. Yeah, I'm gonna get past with someone doing a message in a bottle. Alright, someone kills me. You'll see it. I'll be back. Alright. You press I to edit the HUD. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me check the edit axis. Academy. 221. 10-8. Where is it? Unit limits. Wait. Hold on. Let's do this instead. So 6 on February 22nd. On February 5th, I changed it. I did. But I didn't change that. January 24th. No change. The whole thing was changed. But it wasn't 4. So this is how it was the whole time. So I just went back through the whole history of this Academy document. Because I have it at Axis. It's not here. So, what that means is calls for service should not exceed 6. Meaning, 2 things. It's weird. But this call here, the explosion call, you can have 6 units. Max. This call, 6 units. This is a call for service. Should not exceed 6.
110 hitting to down individual call.
This is strange. Very strange. Extremely strange, in fact. I don't know why this is. I don't know how it works. The overall cop limit is 8. Let me read it. In an effort to maintain adequate cover on patrol, law enforcement should be mindful of the number of units responding to a specific call or situations. Calls for service should not exceed 6 law enforcement's present. Pursuit should not exceed 3 vehicles chasing. Primary, secondary, and tertiary. Any additional units should parallel.
Approaching call.
Priority situations or all call situations must be deemed by the watch commander. All units in service are expected to respond to the severity, but should not exceed 8 total officers. So really, that's a double meaning. All cops should not respond. Only 8 cops should respond. People could get confused because some people might think, oh, let's respond and we'll just sit outside and wait till someone dies and we'll come in. That would actually be breaking the rules unless your intention is to only revive the people who were downed. If your intention is to chase, that is breaking the rules. So yeah, calls for service should not exceed 6. That's something else I need to write down. Where's my notepad? Calls for service should not. Hey. All right. Section 3. Scenario modules. Yeah, this is where shit gets weird. Class breaks up into 3 modules, 45 minutes in length. In the event of a larger academy class, instructors will divide into 3 groups to run simultaneously. So, if I'm going to be one of these instructors, I'm going to be running one of these groups. So I need to be ready. Okay? What do I have at my hands that I can grab? Let me think about that. Okay, so there's traffic stops and pursuits. Traffic stops and pursuits. That's basic. The least experienced should be doing that. That should be the easiest. Not the easiest to learn, but self-explanatory for the instructor. Calls for service, Great Seed, that's also pretty easy. And robberies, that's the more complex one. So the academy needs at least 3 people. Wait. Each group says... Ah, yes, I remember how it goes. This is strange the way it works. But basically, the group of academy people, so the cadets, all go as a group, or sorry, they split up into 3 groups, and they all like go around in like a circle, you know? So the instructors are like 3 pillars, and then the cadets need to touch each one of those pillars to be good. That's an interesting way to run it, but it could work. What I would need is I would need, what I would like, sorry, is to have someone to lead each one of those groups as well. So the instructor is teaching them, but I want someone to be able to lead each person to where, you know? Okay. Subsection A, traffic stops and pursuits. Lead organizes units at the Sandy Shore Sheriff's Office. A brief overview of traffic stops and pursuits should be given. Then cadets will rotate lead and additional backing units on scene. Okay. Wait. For traffic stops?
Then I'll be
Oh.
that down individual call.
They'll switch primary and secondary. Great. Traffic stops require reasonable suspicion. For example, if this guy, you know, runs a red, I can stop him. Like, that would be the easiest way, or runs a stop sign, I mean. That would be the easiest way for me to have reasonable suspicion, the easiest way to explain it, okay? So you pull him over, and then we would say 221 traffic, Southwest Catfish View, Union Road, on a silver in color SUV. I feel like that's a little rocky, but, you know, I was also reading. Austin wants us to teach the two-way one. So, 221, Tempton 1048, Grapeseed Avenue Southeast, and Union Road. And then, once we, you know, get them to pull over, 221, final stop, Union Road Southeast, silver in color SUV, occupy 1. If they ran a stop sign, that would be probable cause. For what? In regards for, like, did they break a law? Of course. It is a mouthful. It is. But yeah, you're right. It would be probable cause. But it also would be reasonable suspicion. Reasonable suspicion is first. Reasonable suspicion is obviously already gained by the point that you have probable cause. I'm confusing. Of course it would be probable cause because you witnessed them doing it. Thank you, Jamie. I wonder if I could tell them the difference in this context as well. I wonder if it would be worth my time.
I'm in the area. I'll be on road to the shots fired.
It's a weird one to explain, but I think it would be useful. Like, for example, I think that this guy is the guy who shot.
One thing. Could I, kind of far away. Can I get back up? This guy's a shotgun.
Yeah, I'm en route. 3.5 miles out. See, that was even bad radio traffic by me, but he knows, like, that I'm the only one on duty. The call sign doesn't really matter. I'm en route. I think it would be useful to explain that, like, hey, I could be stopping this guy because he's leaving the immediate area of a crime, right?
110. I got one in custody. I don't believe it's the one who shot.
Was it the subject who was armed?
It is, yes. That is the guy with the shotgun, but I did not hear a shotgun go off. It was a handgun.
Copy. See what you can find out from the subject. I'm still en route. Code 2. We step it down immediately because, of course, we do. I mean, I didn't slow down. I just stopped using my sirens. But I'm also very far away. Jay, did you just say 10.3 in regards to 10.13? I think 10.3 is something around transmitting, right? Or is it assistance needed, maybe? I don't know. I never hear anybody use 10.3, so I don't really know what it means until I look at it. Is this shooting anywhere by that alley staircase, by chance?
Yes, it is. That's exactly where it is.
Perfect. I'm gonna come at the back there. 10.3 is stop transmitting. Affirm. Yeah, there's no one back here. He could be close though, so keep your guard up. Silver SUV. 221 on scene. He's not the one who shot. Why is he still detained? Oh. Local shot. Hey, what's up? What's up?
I mean, so technically, he's not wanting it. Is this like?
That's open carry.
It is? Alright. Is there a way to make it for him to be able to hold it without open carry, since I know it's used for hunting?
That shotgun's not used for hunting. A hunting rifle's used for hunting.
Alright, well.
But the best way to handle it would be put it in his trunk until he's in the woods.
Yeah. Do you have a personal vehicle by any chance?
There's a slight issue. I do not. It was
Do you
either
have
it
an
was either
apartment
the
building?
there was either the shotgun or a car, and I chose the $4,000 shotgun.
Do you happen to have an apartment that you're renting?
No, I don't. I guess I could rent a car.
I would recommend to you, sir, that you would rent a car, and anytime you're planning on going hunting, you know, keep your gun somewhere close to Sandy instead of having it in the city.
That's a good idea, sir.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's just a really big red flag for us.
It's also
it's not just
breaking
felony.
breaking nearly 2 laws.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Is this the subject who shot by chance?
No, so I've had quite a few times where I've been with this Mr. Khaled, and every time it's been his friend doing the nefarious activities. His name is Sparrow Jack. And
Ah.
I asked him, and he said, "Yeah, it's him."
Is that the dude who came up to me when he stole a car and, you know, we didn't get him and then he ran away? Is that the right guy? By chance,
Probably.
you know who I'm talking about? Guy?
What?
You remember when you came up to me at Mission Row with you and your friend? I said, wait, didn't one of you guys, we're supposed to go to jail or something, and then he ran away? Do you remember that interaction? You can go ahead and uncuff him, by the way. Unless
I
you're
think
holding
so.
him. Yeah. I'm not surprised that he is the nefarious guy. Let me double check my car locks. Alright.
Yeah, so the first course of action is you're either gonna get an apartment up in Sandy where you can keep the hunting rifle,
Do you know how
or
much
you're
those
gonna have a car
cost?
with you. They're
Free.
$1,200 a week.
I thought they were free.
No, they're not.
In Sandy, they said they were free.
Oh,
Really?
Maybe in Sandy, yeah.
Sheesh.
I looked at them a while ago. I don't know if it's still present. It's like the motels by... It's on Route 68 in East Joshua, I think. Let me check
Okay.
that road.
Yeah,
It's just
and,
Joshua Road, not East. Route 68 in Joshua.
Where do you even rent cars? I haven't even done that.
It's in Legion, I think. It's downtown. What the fuck? Why can't I move that? 746?
All right. Well, if you want to head over there, rent a car, go up to Sandy, and get an apartment to stash your shotgun,
Jay!
that'll be fantastic. But if I see you again and that's not your mission, then I'm not gonna be so lenient. And Doe Crane here is either.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. I'll definitely do that.
All right.
221 code 4. Didn't find the subject. Got evidence. I'm returning to Mission Row. What's Stiff's call sign again? 110. Just a reminder, anytime you respond to a scene of a shooting, have a look around with the flashlight.
Yeah, that's how I knew there were pistol rounds.
Did you collect the evidence?
Was not aware of that feature actually. Thank you for informing me.
Affirm. Next time, just let me know that you have found shell casings on the ground, please.
10-4.
Alright.
What Ted, I'll be cleared off the shots fired. I'll be back to noon.
Okay. How we go run this? And I still... Oh man, this system's so fucking iffy, man. Yeah, that's literally what I'm gonna go talk about in a second, Jamie P. You know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna know exactly who it is. I'm gonna know his mother name. I'm gonna know his whole fucking password backstory. It's just gonna be stupid. But it's in the server. I shouldn't be punished for using this information. Like, I really shouldn't. It's like any other officer who does this can use it. And he might not be as morally focused as I am to know to not really use it. But it shouldn't. But also, that being said, you could make an argument that it makes sense. Hello, Crystal. Hope you're doing well. Jamie, you could definitely make an argument to say that this evidence report makes sense, as stupid as it is. I have never received any information that is concrete enough to say that you're not allowed to use this. To be clear. That's why I never picked them up. What we could do, there's literally nothing to use on that. I still think the script is dumb, but also I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that we would have a bunch of weapons that are just regular legal weapons in our database. I think an argument can be made against that 100%, and I don't think that this should stay like this. However, I don't know. I don't like it personally. I don't. But also we knew who it was. Like, we already know. Or suspect to let me know. It does it for illegal weapons. Yeah, that's where it's especially stupid. I think it's stupid both ways, but I don't think anybody should be punished for using it until that it's removed from the server. Leadership knows that it's a thing. There's 2 members in here. Wait, Jamie, you're leadership, right? I don't know. At least one of you are fucking leadership. Figure it out. Oh, gas bug. Not yet. Okay. Only dev. Yeah, that's where I get mixed up. So yeah, let's go back to this thing. So the whole conversation around traffic stops being a double call, being 221 attempted 1048 on a silver SUV eastbound San Andreas Avenue. Like, that's already a mouthful, right? But you also, per this document, also have to say 221 final stop eastbound San Andreas Avenue, Elgin Avenue, or sorry, and Elgin Avenue, occupied 2 times. I mean, you don't have to say the car model again, but like, I don't know, man. How useful is this information? All I want to know is the street, cross street, vehicle. That's it. Don't say the Q word. Jay, how dare you? Thank you, but how dare you? How are you going to do that to me? Does the script even tell you the serial number on the gun? No, I don't think it does. We just looked on it and it didn't. But also, I don't think we have serial numbers attached to the guns.
110, I got a very fast-moving black Ford Focus RS, red under, currently heading southbound on Elgin. I'm resensing in traffic. We're taking a right-hand turn. Gonna be going westbound on Elgin. Right-hand turn again. Going lower power. It's gonna be an active 80. Right into the garage by... You're coming right up on him. Right-hand turn into... going down into lower Legion Square garage.
Two times occupied. First subject's red hoodie. Second subject, white hoodie. I believe they're both Caucasian males. Westbound to San Andreas Avenue. Speeds of way too goddamn fast. Do you have your plate reader?
I have it up. I never got close enough to read it, but I do believe that car was being sold on Yellow Pages earlier. We have the name of the person who's selling it.
Gray, Alta, South. Continuing. Double check vehicle locks, because you can get out with the locked vehicle. Left turn. Davis, northeast. Oh, it does have serial numbers. Good to know. We're running through every single red light. I don't know if this is worth it. Eastbound, Capital. What the fuck? They 1050'd hard. They're behind me. Watch it, watch it. Yeah, just check your shit.
They're running out now. Their hands are up.
Yeah, watch your distance, watch your car lock. Get him to approach you and I'll cover you. Okay, 3's not working. Just get him to approach you. I got you.
Go for cuffs.
Yep, I got you covered and I got the other subject too. Get him in your car.
One custody.
Just get him where he's secure in the car.
Cuffs.
Copy, copy, copy. Throw him in your car while we get this other subject. Fuck, man. What are you doing? There's still one more subject in the vehicle. Jesus Christ, Stiff. Ugh. Stiff, look at the subject. Oh my goodness.
Go for cuffs.
Approaching the vehicle.
110, I got 2 in custody.
Alright. 220, one more clear, left and single 100. I can't put it down because of my weapon.
I can't move because it's resistant. I can't move.
Stop existing.
Go to your eyes.
Like not do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm back in my eyes.
No, you can go to your eyes.
I'm out my eyes.
Nice, good to know.
Alright, come here.
Hey dude, I'm getting you out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You can put him in the vehicle for now. Do a Terry frisk and see if you got any weapons first, Stiff. Face the vehicle, sir. I'm gonna be patting you down for weapons.
Can I what? I don't think so.
I will return your radio to you, don't you worry, son.
Okay.
What? Brother.
I don't know. What is it?
Alright, come over here, guy.
Sorry, yeah. It
You wouldn't mind?
Zero number on. I was assured by the chief of police that it was legal.
Alright, right now you have the right to remain silent, and then you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Right to an attorney, if our attorney can afford one, will be appointed by the state for no cost to yourself. Do you understand your rights, sir?
Yes, sir.
You want to tell me why you're fleeing from police today?
Yeah, no problem.
Do you want to be honest?
Yes, sir.
I just felt like having some fun, not gonna lie. I was a bit happy, I just won some money at the casino, I had a bit of like, I was a bit joyful, you know what I mean? And I saw the flashing lights, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, fucking Fast and Furious this shit, see what happens. And then I had a big headache coming over that little jump on the bridge. And
Yeah, you were like
some shit.
60 car lengths in front of me, and then you were 60 car lengths behind me.
Yeah, that was a real bad headache right there, boy.
How's your head feeling? I would have suspect you hit it off
Oh no,
The
the airbag
wheel.
in that car is really good. It's like the only good thing about the Ford Focus, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get your identification, please? I'm gonna grab it. You can just show me your identification. Danny Taylor. You ever been arrested before, Danny?
No, I'm not actually.
All
I've been a
right.
good boy.
Well, you've been a bad boy today, sir, because you're possession of
sir.
a weapon without a license. You're fleeing from law enforcement, and those are pretty bad. I think that's 30 months, if my calculations are correct.
Wait. Wait, I need a gun license?
Of course!
Isn't
You
this
need-
America, big man? I thought
You
I
still
thought
need a
anyone could carry
license.
gun in this place.
You can carry a
Where?
gun, but you need a license to
The
do
only
it.
reason I left the UK is because I couldn't hold a gun freely. I thought I could here.
No, you still need a
Shit.
license. I mean, it's freely. You can get it really easy. It's $250.
$250?
Yep, from any police officer.
Shit.
But it's going to be a little bit now. It's going to be 72 hours since you're going to jail today. And you mind, you can face me now, Danny. You mind telling me where you got this P88?
No comment.
No comment? Alright, you got anything in the
Don't
vehicle
look
I need to know
serious
about?
like that, bro. I don't know.
If you have fucking drugs in that vehicle, I'm never letting you out. Alright?
No. Big
I'm
man,
serious. There
it's-
better not be
Hey,
fucking
yo,
drugs
yo,
in
yo,
that
yo, yo.
vehicle.
Why are you assuming I'm into drugs, man?
I don't know.
What,
Why
do I
are
look
you
like a
acting
child? Is that what you're
all?
trying to say?
Why are you getting all sweaty over me?
Because I've got something in there, yeah, but it's not
Alright.
drugs.
Come over here,
Wait,
man.
let me tell you first.
Come over here. It's not gonna put you in the vehicle.
It was fish bait, right? I just
Fish
didn't
bait?
see the illegal sign on it.
And by fish bait, you mean it's some kind of illegal type fish. I wouldn't say that just because it's called illegal, it means illegal. It's just like, you know, whatever.
I haven't actually used the illegal fish bait, right? But I've got some illegal fish bait. I don't
Sure.
know if illegal fish bait is
Sure.
illegal to hold.
Sure. Stand by.
Right, okay. If there's anything else in there, I'm so sorry, bro.
No. Jesus! Sheesh! 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 Go ahead. Look in the trunk, my
Hold
man.
on for a second. So
Look in the trunk.
have you heard from Tebow about if a weapon has a serial number?
Where's the other guy? Oh, he's in the car.
He's in my car at the moment.
Say again?
He's in my car, but
No, what was the question about serial numbers?
yeah, the man in my car has a double action revolver, and he said he was assured from Tebow that since there's a serial number attached to it, it is a legal firearm.
Alright, let me look at the law book real quick.
Yeah.
Double action revolver. Do you have the revolver?
I do have it. I took it off.
Can you give me it?
Yeah, I can.
Or you can just give it to me as well. Or put it in my pockets, sure.
It's in your pocket. There you go.
Gold's a little tacky.
Take a picture of the plate and everything.
Yeah, why don't you run the plate while we're just sitting here? We can't take illegal fish bait. Oh, and leave the fish bait, by the way. The illegal fish bait, I mean. There's no law against it at the moment.
Well, the fish bait you can just buy from the convenience store.
No, the illegal fish bait.
There's illegal fish bait.
Did you not read it?
I didn't look in there yet.
Just 210 illegal fish bait. Just because it says illegal doesn't mean we can take it. Where is my weapon charges? What the fuck? I know this thing's illegal.
By one Danny Taylor.
Who?
Danny Taylor.
That's my guy. Alright, double action revolver. Sandra's class 1, defined as any unlicensed semi-automatic handgun, shotgun, or rifle illegal in nature, such as, but not limited to, heavy revolver, vintage pistol, SNS pistol, sawn-off shotgun, double barrel shotgun, and heavy pistol.
So he's good.
Heavy revolver.
It's just a double action. That's not the heavy revolver.
I think they might have changed them, but it still is, you know? But it doesn't specifically say...
The heavy revolver is a .5 caliber round. This is not.
What rounds did you get?
3/8, I think.
3/8. Dude, if the S&S pistol is illegal, this has got to be illegal.
Looks more like a vintage hand-me-down.
Just curious, because this still feels like prison to me.
Stand by, sir. You're getting time served for sitting there.
Thank you.
Both of the people corroborate on their story that he wanted him to pull over, but he didn't. Not that speeds. It's just not safe.
It doesn't matter what the pastor said. We have no reason to arrest him other than this if this was illegal.
Say again?
We have no right to arrest the passenger.
Yeah. No, that's what I was getting at. So I was thinking of just driving him to the station, somewhere closer to the city while we take him, so I can escort you, and then cutting him loose there.
Yeah, go ahead and impound the vehicle.
Yep.
We're gonna take him to Toledo or Popular.
Real quick though.
Yep.
I'll be shaking it again, then I promise.
Oh, there won't be nothing.
Yo, what's good, cop?
All right, Danny. Here's the deal. Hold on. Let's find my notepad. There it is. Okay, so the illegal fish bait. I'm looking at our law book here, and I'm not seeing anything about it. So you might get away with it. However, that is a lot, and I know you have it now. So if it does become illegal, 210 pieces, which is a lot. Like that, if it was illegal, that would have been definitely trafficking.
How about trafficking, big man?
Whew, 30 months.
Oh man, I'm not trying to do illegal shit, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit high, right? So when I saw the flashing lights, as I said, I was like Fast and Furious, this bitch. And you know I would have been gone if I didn't get that headed, right?
Yeah, these Crown Vics aren't that quick.
Yeah, I feel like you should be getting better cars than this, bro. Do you not get any like charger cars, like
Soon, man.
soon?
Soon, yeah.
Oh shit.
Maybe come Christmas, you know, the government will treat us nice, or maybe they'll just keep on shitting on us.
Oh yeah, I fully agree. You should probably get faster cars, but yeah. What am I looking at a fine here, or is it just time?
Both.
Shit. How much is the fine?
I don't know.
Shit.
But you can afford it. And the whole reason for the fines is because it's a preventative measure. So I'm not going to be doing any deals where I cut or add more time for less fine. It's just going to be straight fine.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to take you down to the station, which is literally to our right, and you're going to get 10 months at most removed because we've been sitting here for a little bit. But we're looking at flight. We're looking at possession of a firearm without a license, so it's class 1. Possession of illegal firearm, which is another 10, I think. But this officer here will be booking you, so.
Wait, what about my knife?
I will be keeping your knife as, while it isn't illegal, I can't let you go to prison with it.
Yeah, what about after, like, that's a family heirloom knife, big man.
No, it's not.
I'm from the UK, we love
No, it's not. I want some engraved shit, if you're gonna claim that.
Some fucking scrimshaw up on that bitch.
Anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Can I just give you some information?
Maybe at the
If you
station.
wanted to give it to us down at the station, when
Yeah.
it's all recorded, that'd be fantastic.
It's more of a like weird situation, like it shouldn't be happening situation. So, big man took my radio, right? But I think I've still got the earpiece in my ear, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you just can't use it.
Okay, alright. I just didn't know if that was an issue. Just letting you know.
Nah, it's fine. Can you step out of the vehicle real quick so I can unlock my
For
vehicle?
information, Mr. Sorry, what was it? Danny?
It's Danny.
Danny, your vehicle is going to be having one strike, and
sir.
it's being impounded for 3 hours.
It's been
Ooh,
impounded for
fuck.
3 hours.
3 hours?
Contact law enforcement or a mechanic to get it out of the impound lot for you.
Okay.
Alright, come on, follow me.
God, I really wish this fucking earpiece was out. Oh, it's so loud.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're good.
Oh, not trying to do that. I'll let you put me in.
221. We're gonna be transporting 1 times to Popular Station. 3 hours seems not right. You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, but he's going the back door. Fucking ever go to this place.
I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Fuck it. Whoops. 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 Get on my screen, Danny.
No, I wasn't high. I smoked for like while I was after I crashed.
You read him his rights, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
It would have been a mission
I
of guilt
didn't say
anyway.
nothing, big brother, right?
Where are the holding cells here?
Follow
They never
me.
Come here. Okay.
Looks like I need to contact the judge at some point.
Say that again. I've got this ear fucking piece in my ear.
You can turn it off now if you want to. I added it back to your pockets. All right, we'll figure it out in the cells. Come on. Or we'll do it here so he can get shanked. Slap him. I'll slap him.
It was a mistake. In reality, I'm a good boy.
Yeah, I get it.
I thought that's.
Don't break them.
I'm not going to. I know how to not do it this time.
Over here. Go on inside.
Jeez.
All right. This is obviously recalled, but what we have is possession of a legal firearm, or sorry, legal weapon. It's class 1. That's 15 months.
Are you taking a picture of me, big man?
And flight, of course.
Yeah, and apparently, influence.
Nah, no influence, bro. Like, I was
You
gonna lie. I
can
was
you
joking.
can you can hit him on DUI as well. Is it 3 hours for one strike, Stiff?
Say again?
Is it 3 hours for one strike?
It goes up to 24 hours.
Yeah, but for the first one, is it 3 hours? Or is it a scale from 1 to 24?
Unless I misunderstood Tebow earlier, it was 3/10/24.
I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't even know where that document is.
It's a whole new system with the mayor. He wants to be more strict.
Great.
If it's repeated flight from law enforcement with the vehicle, it can go over 24 hours, up to 48 hours.
Okay. Well, whatever. So we should remove around 8 for time served. I think it would be around 8 months. So, flight, DUI, possession of illegal firearm. I don't think there's anything else because illegal bait isn't in the database.
Thank the Lord.
He's lucky.
Where do you even get illegal fish bait?
No comment. No
I
comment.
don't know. Some shifty guys, maybe.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
You've obviously never been fishing. It's not actually that hard to get, trust me.
I've been fishing. I haven't gotten it yet.
Do you want to tell us how to get it? Maybe. We can get some
Definitely not. Nah, I'm good.
All right. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I got the 3 charges here.
All right.
Send them in.
A part of my statement, and also I'm going to drop the items that you had for you to put in the corresponding locker. But the part that you didn't see was he floored it up the street we were heading at, that we were just on, and crashed into a pole and nearly killed himself and his friend.
Oh boy.
And me.
Them Ford Focus airbags be good, bro. Trust me.
Anyway, make sure to uncuff him before you book him.
Yes, please do. Hey, what's your name?
221. I'll be 10-6.
Good stuff. I've seen you on Insta.
What?
You've seen me on Insta. I'm the most followed guy.
Dude, imagine flexing how many Insta followers you have in a game. Imagine. Jesus Christ. All right. So, let's move on with the thing that we were reading. It does seem severe. Oh, I need to note down that someone needs to talk to... the mayor/judge. Bait. Here we go. Okay, and corrections to illegal fireworks. Cool. Because those are both out of date. Let's go get some gas. Alright, we left off around the whole conversation with the traffic calls. So it's 2 sentences. Small sentences. It could be like 1.5. All told. But it's like 2 sentences, right? So the way it's wrote is 601 traffic East San Andreas Avenue on a black Fudo. 601 final stop East San Andreas at Elgin Avenue, occupied 2 times. I mean, saying it like that, like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but, like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I'm not responding to that. Unless there's a dead person. Even if there's a dead person, I consider not.
110, I'll be 10-6 while filling out this incident report.
Do I have cash, Jeremy? Of course you don't, you bitch. I don't know what giant is using this. Chicken Little for Wave? What kind of report? What kind of band is that? An Agent P. I've seen that name before. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Units shall position their car at a 45-degree angle. Your passenger headlight to their taillight. Yeah, bullshit. That's fine. A license plate check may be radioed or must be run prior to the exit and approach. Following initiation of traffic, the following protocols are expected on approach. Approach is primarily conducted on... The fuck? Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Approach is primarily conducted on the driver's side, being mindful of traffic. During heavy traffic, an approach may be conducted on passenger side. Units shall pass behind their vehicle rather than between that of the stopped car and their patrol car. Professional conduct is expected when addressing the driver. Identify accordingly. Name and department. Hello, my name is Jeremy Crane at the SASP. Yeah. Ask the driver to provide a driver's license. Articulate the reason for the stop. Well, not required. It's encouraged, just for, good behavior. And investigate the circumstances around a stop. So, sir, why did you run that stop sign? Why did you decide to run over that bag of dead kittens? Why did you do that, sir? I would like to know, please. I would like to know. Personally. It is a question that I would like answered, and I will wait here until you do. Where's my 4th ping? Okay, we got it. Okay, pursuits. Radio communication should be simple. Yep. 601. This is what Austin's saying that the radio communication should be. 601. Black Fudo failing to yield. Northbound Los Santos Freeway. I missed that. Northbound Los Santos Freeway, speed 60 miles per hour, traffic light, moderate, heavy. Okay, that's a little much. I feel like that's not simple. Let's try again. 221, 10-0 Black Fudo, northbound Los Santos Freeway. I feel like that's better, personally. Because then, when people say 222, 223, 224, en route, whatever, then you say speed 60 miles per hour, traffic is heavy. Like, I feel like that is how it should be. Because you have the air, right? You're just allowing people to talk for a second. Why is my gas not filled up? Game. It's fine. I'm reading. It's okay. Maximum of 3 units per pursuit with the additional of Air 1 with necessary. This contradicts something you said earlier, which is you could have units parallel. So I would confirm that. Pit should be approved through a senior patrol member. That could be me. Because I'm technically a senior patrol member. After reasonable time has passed, and the individual is presenting as reckless. For example, that pursuit on that black car, when we got to the road where he crashed, I think that would be a reasonable time has passed to pit him, and they were clearly driving recklessly. After overview, lead will rotate units through scenarios with a maximum of time of 5 to 6 minutes per scenario. Okay, that's where it makes sense. So it's 45 minutes for the whole module, but 5 to 8 minutes per every group. So you need to be quick about this. That's fine. Because if you do this part really quick, you're going to be answering questions. So doing it quick is not a bad idea. Subsection B calls for service. Consider each of these scenarios as hand-holding, where instructors will stage both as victims/offenders. The lead can serve as secondary to help guide the cadets on how to properly handle situations. Interesting. The instructors and lead are considered differently? What? Each scenario should take no more than 8 minutes. Great. Okay. Let's go find somewhere to lay low for a bit. I say lay low like I'm a criminal. But I'm not. I'm not.
Hola, ¿está todo bien?
Hola, amigo. Still sit in Mirror Park. Is the Academy back trying to teach every little thing? No. That's just me. And also, the Academy should teach you a lot of shit, typical. A lot of shit. The Academy should be the bulk of the information. But it shouldn't be everything, you're right. So consider each scenario as hand-holding where instructors will stage both as victims and offenders. So there's like 3 modules where you'll be taught the most important things. I haven't seen anything here that is pointless yet, so... scenarios are going to be injured person, shots fired, fight in progress, and drug sale. Okay, I remember how we did this, because I did this once. We were up in Sandy, and it was actually really good roleplay. And I staged a thing here, and I see how they were reacting. And I had tried to catch out the cadets and something. Basically, the way you're trying to do it is trip them. People have the attention span of like 5 minutes. I think you're projecting your own attention span. They're typical. You got to remember that, you know, people's attention span's different. I would say generally, maybe generally, maybe not. I'm sure there's a lot of people who have a short attention span, but also some people do have a large one. Regardless, they need to know this shit, because if not, they're gonna get fucked. And it's gonna be me who's gonna be fucking them. Take that as you will. So we have scenarios, and it doesn't tell you what to do. It just tells you to do it. which is completely fine because it's actually good roleplay. What is this fucking noise? I'm out. It's killing my fucking ears. Jesus Christ. Get me out of this hellhole. I still hear it. Remember what I'm hearing, it doesn't matter. Don't think about it. I learn better in real world situations. That's what this academy is trying to do. It's giving you actual scenarios rather than talk about it. So our instruction is have a scenario based on an injured person, 911, and throw them into it. I mean, I don't know how better you can get. Okay, Section C, robberies. Lee will utilize the 24/7 convenience store and the Blaine County Savings Bank for robbery scenarios. This is the one that's always the thing. This is always the thing. Oh, there's a lot to this. I'm not sure if I like the way this was taught. Specifically because I taught it. Unit vehicle. So this is what it'll go over. So unit/vehicle positioning when arriving on scene. Approaching the door. Points of cover. Negotiations. Relaying information over radio. Securing hostages. And clearing the bank. See, the problem with this one specifically is it's not... It's a long fucking scenario. Right? And also... Do you tell the people how to do it first and then let them do it? Or do you let them do it and then tell them how to do it? Which one's better? I don't know. Scenarios are bank or store robbery with hostage, bank or store robbery with no hostage, bank or store robbery with shots fired, and bank or store robbery suspect surrenders. Situations will not result in pursuit. Yeah, I really don't like this one. I wanted to go over it last time, but I don't like it. How could it be better? I think if the instructors instruct beforehand, which might be what they do, where you say, all right, you're going to come up to a robbery and you're going to lock off the area. One of you, whoever the fuck it is going to go in there and you're going to talk to the subject and see what the fuck they want and what the fuck they're doing. After that, you're going to agree on what their demands are if they're not too crazy. So you're not going to agree to a helicopter. You're not going to agree to whatever the fuck. You just want the hostage. That's it. And then, so on and so forth. Great. And then 4, which is the last final thing. And we also have our phases here. Completion. At the completion of all scenarios, everyone turns to Mission Row PD, where the debrief will occur. The field training program will be explained to all cadets as outlined below. From there, each cadet will be contacted within 24 hours to learn if they have completed the academy or not. At the next PD meeting, any of the new cadets who have graduated from the academy from the previous month will be recognized and acknowledged on their academy graduation, which is fine. And then it goes into FTO. Okay. Okay, let me see. I got another question to ask. During the modules, that's not how you spell it, modules, whatever. During the modules, do you explain how to do the thing they are doing before or after? Okay. Well, it took me an hour and 57 minutes to go over that. Not completely. I didn't read it verbatim. And I wasn't acting out the scenarios. Honestly, I feel like I would feel better if the robbery had the most time, the robbery scenarios, as you have to do 4 of them. Like, what the fuck? But, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done with today's stream. I think I'm good. I do want to get myself some food. I do want to play some other games with some of my friends. And, yeah, we clocked in just under 2 hours. So, by the time we get to Paleto Station, granted there's no crazy actives, we will have been, you know, at 2 hours. Which is fine. I love averaging 2-hour streams. They're fine. The people who stream for 8 hours a day will never be able to do that on a daily basis. 2 hours every day is completely fine to me. But there isn't a ton of people on the server right now. I think because it's getting close to Christmas, some people are busy.
110, I'll be back. 10-8.
Hey, firm. There were some actives up in Sandy. I did not respond because it was too far away. It was by the airfield. The old one, the one in Grapeseed. Terrible rate of traffic, Jeremy. I don't know if you wanted to go check that out or not, but I'll be heading off duty here shortly.
10-4. I can head up there in a bit.
It's 10 minutes old. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yeah, never mind then. Well, hang on. City is the only cop.
Also, my new sirens. Very pleased. Love the way they sound. I might even change them again in the future, but for now, I think I'm very happy. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody should have a great rest of their day. I also am for that. The 1 second cooldown for vehicle locks is very annoying, and when the thing says, "Hey, your vehicle is still unlocking," and it just stays there, it is also very annoying. I don't know if you're still here, Jamie. But yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, have a good rest of your day. I don't know if I updated the slide. I hope so. No, I didn't. It's fine.